Caitlin Clark injury update. Fever guard ruled out of Commissioner's Cup rematch versus Lynx. The Indiana Fever's point guard carousel continues to spin. The Fever have lost guard Sydney Colson, left ACL tear, Aari McDonald, broken right foot, and Sophie Cunningham, MCL tear for the year to season-ending injuries, leaving many fans wondering when Caitlin Clark is going to return to the court from her extended absence. Clark is set to miss her 14th consecutive game due to a right groin injury when the Fever take on the Minnesota Lynx in a rematch of the 2025 WNBA Commissioner's Cup title game on Friday, marking the 23rd game of the season Clark has missed. There's no official timetable for Clark's return, but she experienced yet another hurdle after suffering a mild bone bruise in her left ankle during an individual workout session in Phoenix on August 7. Fever head coach Stephanie White called Clark's latest setback really frustrating for the superstar. Caitlin Clark wants to play. She's a competitor. She just wants to be on the floor, White said after practice on Thursday. She just wants to play basketball, and she's in the mindset that she's hungry. She wants to be out there and that she wants to be with her team. She's working her butt off to get back in those situations. White added, "Each time you have a tweak or each time you have something else, it's frustrating, but it's kind of the nature of the business. When you are an athlete, you're going to have some of these injuries. This is really the first time in her career that she's had this string of bad luck. It's emotionally and mentally draining as it is physically." Here's what we know about Clark's injury status, including a full injury timeline. Clark, right groin injury, has been ruled out of the Fever's matchup against the Minnesota Lynx on Friday in Minneapolis, which is set to tip off at 7:30 p.m. ET on ION. Earlier this week, White said Clark hasn't returned to practice, which would mark an important step in her ramp-up. "Until Clark can get into practice, we're really status quo," White said on Wednesday. Clark suffered a right groin injury in the final minute of the Fever's 85-77 victory over the Sun at TD Garden in Boston on July 15. With 39.1 seconds remaining in the contest, Clark completed a bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell to put the Fever up 84-75. After the pass, Clark immediately grabbed for her right groin and grimaced as she gingerly walked over and head-butted the stanchion. She did not return. Clark suffered a right groin injury in the final minute of the Fever's 85-77 victory over the Sun at TD Garden in Boston on July 15. With 39.1 seconds remaining in the contest, Clark completed a bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell to put the Fever up 84-75. After the pass, Clark immediately grabbed for her right groin and grimaced as she gingerly walked over and head-butted the stanchion. She did not return. Clark is averaging 16.5 points, 5.0 rebounds, and a career-high 8.8 assists in 13 games this season. Her assists average is the second highest in the league, behind Phoenix's Alyssa Thomas, 9.0.